Greetings everyone, this is Rob Sanders and today we're going to talk about how to increase YouTube subscribers. So with YouTube, it's all about subscribers. The number of subscribers you have on YouTube, it's just one of the key metrics to measure success. So gaining more subscribers can help you achieve more view counts on your YouTube videos. So it's all about how to get subscribers, and today we're going to talk about how to get more subscribers. And before we begin, let's just show you what we did at Simplilearn. So if we look at the past 365 days on our YouTube channel, you can see we started here back in, if we look back at March 9, 2018, we had 208. And you can see just over the course of the year, it kept creeping up, and creeping up, we've gained, a significant number of subscribers over the last year. And what's our secret? Well, it's posting videos. So you can see we've posted a number of videos over the course of the year, and then our subscribers have gone basically 165% over the last year. So you can see it's part of it is about posting videos, because when you post videos, you have people who can watch those videos. When you have people watch those videos, you can have engagement. And then when you have engagement, you have shares and people who like it, and then other people who see it. So it's kind of a halo effect, so to speak. So getting subscribers, it takes a lot more than just posting videos. And today we're going to talk about some tips to help you increase those subscriptions. And so let's start out with some of those tips. We're going to start with creating engagement and informative content. So engaging in informative content, that's where we're going to start talking today about how to increase subscriptions. Then we're going to talk about publishing videos frequently. So with Simplilearn, you can see the past 365 days, we were consistent in publishing videos consistently throughout the month and the weeks. So another tip we're going to talk about is how to optimize your YouTube videos. So there's a lot that goes into optimization, but this is a key tip to pay attention to, because when it comes to publishing videos on YouTube, you need to align certain things like keywords and content and metadata. So optimize on our videos, we're going to talk a lot about that. Then we're going to talk about optimizing the YouTube channel. So there's some tips and tricks here you want to do to optimize your YouTube channel. Producing high quality videos, we're going to talk about that. Adding a subscriber watermark to your videos. Okay, that's another tip we're going to mention today. Engage with our audience. Okay, that's what we want to do. We want to engage with our audience. That's a really key tip. And we're saving the best for last. Promote your videos in different platforms. So all of these tips we're going to talk about today. So let's get started and talk about create engaging informative content. So that's the first place we want to start. Okay, so create engaging and informative content. So if we want to gain more subscribers on our channel, we have to create highly engaging and informative content. Why? Because if not, our audience is not going to pay attention, and they're not going to watch the video, and then the engagement's not going to be high, and they're not going to share the video, and they're not going to tell their friends or like it. And so this is where it all starts. You have to be able to plan your content, and not only planning your content, but you got to create it so it's engaging and informative. So how do you do that? Well, let's talk about that. So the first thing is you have to know your audience. Okay, so when you create a video, who you're creating the video for? I mean, that's where it all starts. So when you're creating your content for your audience. You're not creating it for the entire world. Now, we know on YouTube there's a lot of cute videos about kittens and jokes and, people playing games, and, everybody likes positive things on YouTube. But, when we're talking about a specific topic, we really have to hone in on a target audience. And so if you know who your audience is, then you can really hone in on your content. Okay, so that's the first thing. Ask yourself, who is your audience? And then build your content around that specific audience. Don't build it just for the mass general population, because it's not going to be engaging and informative. So that's the first place to start. Then you want to engage that audience with relevant content. So if you know your audience, and depending on the topic, you want to make sure that whatever the topic is, the content matches the topic. Don't veer off course. If you veer off course, you're not going to engage your viewers. Your viewers are coming to watch the video for a specific reason. The reason is the topic. Okay, so if they're your target audience and they want to watch the video that's a specific topic, then the content has to align. So plan your video script. So if you know who your audience is and you know you want to engage them with relevant content, go ahead and plan the script out. So So what I normally do is, have an outline. And then once I have the outline, then I go ahead and create my slides, if I will, or my topics, points I want to talk about. And then I write out those points. I want to make sure I get all my points in, and that's what you should be doing. You want to plan it ahead of time so that you can get all your relevant points across. That's what makes a video informative. Okay, you want to ensure to give maximum information to your audience. So the key here is maximum information. So you don't want to overload the audience, but then again, you don't want to cut out information. So you want to make sure that when you're planning your script and you're writing the outline, that you're making sure you include all your points that you want to get across. Once you include those points, then go ahead and write your script and make sure all the information for all those points are in the script. That's how you're going to ensure you give maximum information. But you don't want to overdo it. So if you feel like it's too much information, it probably is too much information. Back off a little. Use the information to create another video. So it's all about knowing your audience. So all of these points play against one another. So be clear and use more examples in your content, just like we're doing here. Okay, just like at the beginning of this session, I showed you an example of Simplilearn subscribers over the past 365 days. And so that's what we want to do. We want to be clear, but use examples to punctuate the content or the point we're trying to get across. So we want to include sources from high quality sites. So if you're going to use examples, make sure they're from relevant high quality sites. And when I mean high quality, meaning does your audience know who that source is or that site? If it's really specific and your audience may not know, then it's probably not high quality. So just keep that in mind. Always play to your audience. So you want to start your video with an interesting hook. So again, I go back to this example. If you're still watching this, then the hook worked. We showed you our subscriptions. We showed you how we grew over the course of a year. You could see our growth, and part of it was posting a lot of videos with relevant and informative content. And so you see how we did it, so you're paying attention. You want to know how to do it. And so part of what we did is exactly what I'm telling you now. We know who our audience is. We plan out our scripts. We use good examples, and we start our videos with interesting hooks. Now, when we do our videos, we also create original content. So that goes back to planning your script. Okay, you always want to, come across as original and informative. When you do that, you're going to be engaging. But if you're leveraging somebody else's content, then the engaging part may not resonate because it's not your content to begin with. So always, always, always use original content. Okay, so keep the content flow organized. So again, that goes back to an outline. Feel free to change up the outline so the flow makes sense. Add visuals to your content and make it appealing. Always include images. To me, if you can use images in your videos and play off the video or the images, then it's just going to flow and make it a little bit more engaging and appealing, meaning the content. So visuals help guide and aid in the points you're trying to make. So don't make it so text heavy. Accentuate it, balance it with some images. Use simple language and crisp sentences, meaning don't use jargon, don't come across and talk above your audience. You always want to talk to your audience and talk in a language that they're going to understand. So it goes back to point one. If you know who your audience is, you're talking to them as if they're right in front of you and not you're above them or they're below you. You want to talk at them. So add cards, end screens, and pattern interrupts to engage your audience. And so YouTube cards are just interactive panels that slide in and out when a video is playing. So it encourages interaction by the viewer. Okay, so you can add up to 5 cards, which include images, text, or clickable links. So feel free to play around with some of these features that YouTube has to offer to make your content more engaging. So tip 2, publish videos frequently. So creating and uploading videos consistently will help you increase your YouTube subscribers. So suppose you haven't published videos for more than say a month or 2 months, it's likely that audience is not going to subscribe to your channel. So think about YouTube videos as a popular TV program that comes on once a week. When a new episode comes on based on the regular schedule, it's consistency. And that consistency is what helps your users stay engaged. So for example, if I go back to our YouTube channel, what helped us gain subscribers was our consistency in publishing videos. You could see we were consistent in publishing a couple of videos a week, every couple couple of weeks. And so this helps users stay engaged. They know when the video is coming out. They know that Simplilearn is good for 2, 3, 4 videos a month. And the great thing about publishing videos is that when somebody does subscribe to your channel, they're going to get a notification, or YouTube has an option where they can get a notification via email. So I subscribe to Simplilearn's channel. I subscribe to other channels like Google Analytics, for example. So anytime Google Analytics publishes a video, I get an email that says, hey, Google Analytics YouTube channel just published a video. And the great thing is I'm checking my email and I'm getting this notification in Gmail. So guess what? I can watch the video right then and there just by clicking on the link in the email. I don't even have to go to the channel. But knowing that if you publish consistently and somebody does get the email once a week, then it's more likely they're going to engage, especially if the content is original, engaging, and informative. So frequent video publishing equals more subscriptions. So according to Social Media Examiner, YouTube channels that publish videos more than once a week are performing much better. So if you can afford to publish more videos more than once a week, the chances of you gaining subscribers quicker are going to be greater. So keeping a fixed frequency can help you quickly gain more subscribers. Posting videos is almost like blogging. I always say start small. If you can do 1 blog post a month, and then once you get in a routine, then you can ramp up the frequency. So from 1 blog post, you can do 2 a month, then 4 times a month, then once a week or twice a week. Same with the YouTube videos. You want to get into a rhythm, start with once a month, then ramp it up. Okay, you'll find that the more you ramp it up, the more subscribers you're going to get. So tip 3, optimize your YouTube videos. So optimizing your videos will help your content rank higher on YouTube. So this is a must. It's not a given, it's a must. You must optimize your videos if you want people to see them. Of course, if you don't optimize, people aren't going to see them, then people aren't going to engage and then not subscribe. So it's just kind of a snowball effect. So this is an important tip. So I mentioned it at the beginning when we were going over all the items we're going to discuss. This is the one item that is a must and a given to some degree, because if you don't optimize your videos, they're just not going to be found. So you need that audience to watch your video. So audiences who tend to interact more with your content have more chance to subscribe to your channel, but they're not going to subscribe if they don't even watch your video. So there is a snowball effect in play here if we don't optimize your videos. So, okay, Rob, what are some of the tips to optimize your YouTube video? Well, let's go through some of those tips. So to ensure your videos reaches the relevant audience on YouTube, you need to optimize the title, description, and the video tag. Okay, Rob, what do you mean by title, description, and video tag? So let's take a look at that. So when you actually create your YouTube video, you're going to have an opportunity to put in a title. You're going to have an opportunity to put in a description, and you're going to have an opportunity to add tags. So those are the 3 key areas. Okay, so once you put in that, what it looks like on the front end is this. So if I go back to YouTube, and here you can see another video that we did about a month ago, you can see what is SEO. So if that's our topic, if that's our title or of the content of the video, then the title of the video is going to be what is SEO. And you can see we also added in some other content for the title. So what is SEO and how does it work? SEO tutorial for beginners, and then our brand name. So we have some content to work with for the title. Okay, and then the description, we have a lot of characters to work with description. So use as much as you can here to describe what the video is about. Here you can see we did that. And so it's always good to include this information. Okay, and then you can see we have tags up here: SEO, SEO tutorial for beginners, digital marketing. So we put in the necessary information here on this video to help us rank, because if we don't optimize it, we're not going to rank. And so you can see we just put a lot of relevant content around the description, around the title, and around those tags. By doing so, we're able to optimize this video and get found. So that's just an example. 3 of the things you can do to help optimize your YouTube video. video. So if you want to watch more on how to optimize meta tags, then I suggest maybe watching the other video we did on the subject, how to rank YouTube videos. So this goes into more detail about how to optimize the title, the meta description, and the meta tags. But those are 3 quick fields or areas that you can use to optimize your video. So just something to keep in mind, write a long description with keywords, timestamps, and links. So what I mean by timestamps, with timestamp, an audience can choose the section of the video that they want to look for, and then links, prefer to include relevant links of your other videos. So those are just some additional tips to help keep your content engaging. So remember, when your content is engaging, then people are going to like it, people are going to share it and watch it later. So upload a captivating thumbnail. Okay, so you want to include a thumbnail that's going to grab people's attention. You want to upload a transcript of the video. So that goes back to when you're creating your content, when you write your original content, you want to keep a transcript of the content of the video so that you can upload that as well. And then add a start screen and end screen to your YouTube videos. So that way, when somebody plays the video, they're going to see it, what it looks like up front. And then when you finish it, they're going to see an end screen at the end. And so you just don't want to keep it dark and black and non-descriptive. So according to Backlinko, using an exact keyword in your video title can help you with rankings. So high ranking, more views, more subscribers. So that's what I've been saying all along. You need to get these videos optimized. So again, use an exact keyword in your video title. So let's go back again to that video I just showed you a couple minutes ago. What is SEO? So here we started out with a question, what is SEO? That's the name of the title. That's our exact title of the video. That's our exact keyword. Okay, so what is SEO and how does it work? And then SEO tutorial for beginners. So what is SEO is our exact keyword. And that's part of the video. That's the content of the video. That's in the title. And we use it throughout the description as well. So using that exact keyword in your video title can help with the ranking. So whatever your topic is, your title of the video or the topic of the video, include it in the title. So Backlinko also mentions that there is a moderate correlation between a channel's total subscribers and rankings. And so for some of you, this may be common sense. It's just like organic search. If you're not ranking, you're not going to get traffic. On YouTube, if you're not ranking, you're not going to get eyeballs on your videos and you're not going to get subscribers. So higher rankings can help you to get more subscribers, but you can't get those rankings unless you optimize. And so again, just for the sake of simplicity, going back, focus in on your title. Make sure your title matches the title of the video itself. When you're publishing your description, use all the amount of content available to you. So you can see it, this entire description has a lot of content. Maximize the content and then use tags. Using those 3 fields, those 3 areas can help you optimize your video and gain the necessary ranking you need to get viewers, which will turn into subscribers. So tip 4, optimize your YouTube channel. So we just talked about optimizing our videos. Now we're going to turn our attention to our YouTube channel. So one of the easiest ways to ask your viewers to subscribe to your channel is really by creating a great YouTube channel trailer. You also want to add channel keywords, a description, and some good artwork, and then having sections and playlists to keep your videos organized. These are all good tips to creating a good YouTube channel. So let's talk about some of these tips here. So we want to give your audience a preview what your channel is offering. So this is by hooking your audience with a trailer. So you can create a trailer to, just give your audience an idea of who you are as a brand, what kind of videos you're going to be posting, and give them a kind of a taste of what the future videos are going to be like. Okay, you can even tell them your release schedule in the trailer. So you can start out by saying, hey guys, we're new to this. We're going to be posting 1 video a month, but as we get rolling, maybe 2 per month and 1 per week. Just being honest and open and talking to your audience and get them excited about future videos. That's what the trailer is all about. So you also want to keep it the channel description short and interesting. So in your channel, you want to have a description of what the channel's all about, what kind of videos you're going to be posting. So in addition to the trailer, you want to write something short and interesting. Then we want to use keywords in our channel description, just like in the videos with what is SEO. We included what is SEO in the title. We included, what is SEO in the description. And so we want to be true to what our channel is. So pick keywords, not only include those keywords in the videos, but include them in the channel description. Pay attention to the first 100 to 150 characters of your channel description, because that's what's shown next to your channel on the search results. So for example, here you can see we have a description here. Simplilearn is one of the world's leading certification training providers. We partner with companies and individuals to address. And so you can see those characters, 100 to 150, are what shows up in the channel description. When somebody's trying to understand, hey, Simplilearn just uploaded this video, who is Simplilearn? So you want to write short, interesting channel description so that when somebody's first introduced to your video, they could see what your brand's all about. So end your description with an appropriate call to action. So short, interesting, good call to action at the end of the video. A good call to action would be, hey, check out our next video, or check out our latest video. Something that's going to gauge somebody and get them to watch one of your videos. So you want to pick interesting channel art. So let's turn our attention to the Simplilearn channel page. And here you can see we recently had reached a milestone. So recently reached the 200,000K subscribers. So 200,000 subscribers is a big achievement for Simplilearn. We went ahead and updated our channel art. And I'm sure when we reach 500K, we'll update the artwork then too. But the point is, you want to keep your channel art kind of interesting, hip, and cool. And feel free to change it out every once in a while. So you have that option in YouTube to do. I mean, so it's very simple. So here you can see Simplilearn's channel. If we go home, we got all our videos listed here. We got the About Us, something very short and interesting about us. Here's our call to action. For more information, visit Simplilearn. So you want to make sure when you create your channel, get some good artwork in there, put your description in play, and create your first videos and get them posted up there and optimize them accordingly. Okay, so some other tips to go with that channel art and description is a profile picture relevant to your brand. So you always want to maybe put the company logo up there. Okay, so here you can see we have the company logo. Add accurate and relevant channel keywords. So if we go back to who we are, who are we? We're the world's leading certification training provider. Okay, that's who we are. Okay, we partner with companies and individuals. So we're all about training, and training is one of our keywords. So you can see at Simplilearn, we provide online training in machine learning, AWS, Amazon Web Services, DevOps, big data, digital marketing, project management, a lot of different topics. So make sure that's included in the channel description. Feature the playlist on your homepage. So if we go back to the homepage, we can see here we have our channels. So you can see we have AI, machine learning, trending technologies, cloud computing tutorials, DevOps tutorials, popular videos, big data. We have a lot of different channels. So you want to organize your videos into different playlists. So those playlists are going to feature on the homepage of your channel. So how you organize the playlist is totally up to you, but I would certainly create a playlist for different sections. So depending on your product, your services, think about how you want to organize. Don't just stick all your videos in one playlist. Then optimize the playlist titles and descriptions for search rankings. So just like the videos themselves, just like the channel description, you have an opportunity to optimize the playlist titles and descriptions. So be very keen on aligning the right keyword with the playlist title. So here you can see programming language tutorials, project management tutorials, digital marketing tutorials. So we're very clear on how we go about choosing our titles because we want to optimize those playlist titles. Okay, we can rearrange our videos in a playlist. So we want to rearrange the videos in a way that we're maybe putting the freshest, the most newest, the video that's been published last first. So almost in descending order, if you will. So we want our users to see what video has the latest in that particular playlist. So they're seeing the most recent first. But you can rearrange your videos any way you want. Feel free to play around with it. Of course, you can also take the video that's the most popular popular and put that up front so people could see that first. Vice versa, you could take a video that maybe hasn't gotten a lot of views or isn't ranked particularly high. Maybe put that video up so it can get some views and some shares and likes. So how you rearrange your videos is totally up to you. Just have some rationale behind that. So choose a playlist thumbnail from a top performing video. So for example, if I go back to our YouTube page, you can see the top performing videos here. You know, for example, this one, we got a nice thumbnail here. What is machine learning? So if I click on that, that's one of our most popular videos. So 3,000 likes on this video, a lot of views, 250,000 plus views. So have a thumbnail to go along with that particular video. So according to Backlinko, YouTube SEO ranking factor study discovered that channel keywords have a small yet significant correlation with higher YouTube search rankings. So channel keywords. So when you're optimizing your channel and you want to include keywords, start with your description. So if I go back to our channel, okay, if I go back about us, make sure your description has those relevant keywords in it. That's where it all starts. So in case you have any doubts, if you're not sure about everything we talked about on optimizing the channel, go ahead and drop a comment below because we do respond to every comment that gets posted on our videos. So if you're not sure how to go about optimizing your channel, when you say align keywords with the channel, what does that really mean? So if you want some clarity on that, go ahead and drop us a channel. If you're not sure about the trailer video, drop us a comment. We're more than happy to expand upon the explanation of how to best optimize your channel. Okay, tip number 5, produce high quality videos. So we need to get in the habit of producing high quality videos because viewers don't prefer to watch videos that have poor audio and video quality. It's just that simple. You need to know what it takes to produce high quality videos. If you don't, you're just going to discredit. You're not going to come across as relevant. You're not going to come across as qualified, professional. There's a lot of things attached to poor quality videos. So we need to create high quality videos for the end user. So let's talk about some ways in which you can create high quality videos. And so the first is to avoid any noise in the background. So you want to have a nice quiet atmosphere, no distractions, so people can hear you clearly and only you clearly. You want to use good audio recording equipment. There's plenty of options available on the internet. Usually I would recommend going with something paid, not overly expensive, because you get what you pay for. So if you use something free, it might not be of good quality and you might not have all the features and bells and whistles with a free option. So, use good audio recording equipment. Again, it could be online or it could be some software. Just make sure that you're able to produce good high quality video and audio. So when you do purchase that audio recording equipment, you want to have something similar to an input volume meter. That way you can see whether your audio is coming across or not. So if you're not seeing green lights, then your audio is not coming across. If it's red, it might be distorted. And so you want something that's going to signify that you're really pushing out good quality audio. You want to create your videos in 1080 pixel size. Okay, that's HD. And so you want to have at least minimum 1080. So anything less than that, it's probably going to come across as not so good. Maybe staticky, blurry, not professional, not high def. So you want to create a high def video, and 1080 is about the minimum you want to go. And then you want to plan your video script before filming. So it goes back to some of the other points I made earlier. You always want to have a video script available so you know what you're saying when you're recording your audio. That way you're not doing something on the fly. And then you want to use good lighting for video recording. So you don't want to be in a dark place. You want some nice lighting so your video comes across well lit. People could see you. They're not struggling to strain their eyes on what it is you're trying to show and appear because of poor lighting. Again, it just comes across as professional. So if you can, shoot a high def video with good audio, speaking clearly, having a professional script with some good lighting, then people are going to take you serious and they're going to start to listen and engage and see the video as good quality and very relevant and informative and share it. So use slow motion and jump cuts wisely. So there's some features you could do with your video. Using slow motion and jump cuts are some of the features you can use to accentuate your points. And then set up a green background for recording. Again, this is for, making sure that the video part of it comes across in good quality. And then stabilize your video recordings with a tripod. That way you're not moving your video camera all around and again, it's coming across as shaky and poor quality. Shoot horizontal videos. You don't want to go vertical. It tends to cut the screen. So you want to stay horizontal so that people can see everything that should be included in the video. Okay, you want to capture a wider shot using a clip-on lens. Again, a good feature, a good tip to use. Use that wider shot. Okay, so you could do that using a clip-on lens. And then choose good video editing software. I can't state this enough because you're putting all this time and effort into a video. You need to be able to edit it, to cut out, some of the things you didn't want to say, or maybe some poor quality, or you just want to have a smooth, professional output for your video. And so you gotta have good video editing software. There's plenty of options available on the internet. Again, I would go with something low cost but paid. Usually free isn't exactly the way you want to go if you're trying to create a high def, good quality video. And at the very least, review your work before publishing. I just said it a minute ago. I'll say it again. You want to be able to have a really professional video in high def. When you have a good professional video in high def with good audio, horizontal shots, nice green background image, nice well lit, it's going to come across as professional. And if you have a professional video, then people are going to take you seriously. They're going to see you as a professional. And then share or subscribe and like, and then they're going to watch more videos. And that's how you start to build up a reputation as being a very professional organization. So just following these simple tips on producing high quality videos. So you want to review your work, because if you don't, you put all that effort into it and then you're going to realize, hey, your video is low quality, and then you're going to have to do it all over again. So follow these tips, get a high quality video, and you should be on your way to ranking. In fact, according to Backlink Go, YouTube preferably ranks HD videos. So you got to have that 1080 pixel size. That way, your video is going to come across crisp and clear, and YouTube prefers that. Tip 6, add a subscriber watermark to your videos. So this is a great feature in YouTube. So it's a feature that allows you to add a watermark that can be shown on all your videos. The reason why you want that watermark, because you want to keep reminding your audience to subscribe to your channel. The watermark can be whatever you want, but normally it's going to be some type of logo or brand and a call to action. And so how do you add a watermark to your video? Well, you log into your YouTube account. It's pretty simple. At the top right corner, you're going to select your Creator Studio icon, and then you're going to go to Channel, select Branding, and then add a watermark to your video. So if we look at that in YouTube, so here, Creator Studio, on the left side navigation, I'm just going to click Channel, then I'm going to click Branding, and then once you click Branding, you have the ability to add your watermark, and then you can add it to the entire video, at the end of the video, at a specific start time, and then just click Update, and that's pretty much it. So you want to be able to add this so that you can brand your videos with an image and then add that CTA. So this is a good feature for YouTube. It allows you to be consistent with all your videos by branding and adding that call to action. Tip 7, engage with your audience. So you want to be able to interact with your audience as much as possible. Just because it's a video and you can't see people doesn't mean you can't engage with them. So when you interact with your viewers, especially when you interact with them immediately, there's gratification. Everybody likes to be responded to. Nobody likes to be ignored. And so when somebody is responded to, there's a higher chance that your viewers are likely to gonna become customers. It's just customer service is how you really want to look at this. Okay, so when you engage, you're creating a service for your customers. So here are some tips on how to engage with your audience. So first is at the end of every video, convey a thank you message to your viewers. Thank you for spending the time out of your busy day to watch this video. Some of our videos go an hour plus long. And so when somebody's taken an hour to watch a video, it's only the least you can do is thank them. Now, you can thank them and give them some information about where to go for more information. Because if they watch the whole video, they're already engaged and they're probably going to want to learn more. So you always want to follow up the thank you with where to go for more information, just like our videos always convey at the end. Okay, you always want to ask your audience for their feedback or ideas on the video. So with YouTube, there's a comment section and you always want to encourage comments. So comments can be in the form of feedback. So as you're watching this video, feel free to leave feedback on other ways to engage with your audience or some other tips to increase your subscribers on YouTube. So we're always looking for those ideas. We want to keep it engaging. So somebody may have some other ideas that we didn't think about. And so we always appreciate that from our audience. So we very much appreciate the feedback that our audience gives us. So not all the feedback is always going to be positive. Some of the feedback could be less than positive or even negative. There could be mistakes. So the idea behind getting feedback is you want to look at it, you want to read it, and you want to react to it. You want to react to it positively in the form of, a thank you for the feedback and looking at the feedback, weighing it, and incorporating the feedback. So you don't always want to make the same mistake twice in a video. So if there's something definitely wrong with the video that we're doing, for example, and somebody looked at it and gave us feedback on it, we'd definitely take a deep look into that and try not to do the same mistake twice, because likely that user is going to watch the video again. So you always want to learn from your mistakes, okay? And you want to turn those mistakes or turn those comments into future videos, okay? So create videos based on your commenters' request. The audience is giving us feedback. We should take that as positive, and sometimes that's creative. Sometimes there's ideas for more videos. Okay, you always want to ask questions to your audience and reward excellent commenters. So we try to ask questions in our videos, and when users respond with their answer, if there's an excellent comment or excellent answer, we can reward them. Reward them in the form of, say, some type of gift card or gift certificate or promotion or something. There's always some way to incentivize somebody who provides excellent feedback. You can always give emoji hearts. There's so many emojis out there that you can use emojis just to engage with your audience based on the feedback they're giving. The point is, if your audience is taking the time to give feedback, you always want to respond to it. And you want to respond to it positive. So emojis tend to have a positive connotation to them. And so responding with an emoji, especially to a favorite comment, goes a long way. So you can reward your community both on and off YouTube for their engagement and support. And that's just being creative. You can reward in many ways, not necessarily monetarily, but by recognition. You could do promotions, you could do something fun. There's always ways to reward. And prefer to host live streams and interact with your audience. So you don't always have to do a pre-recorded video. There's certainly YouTube has them, other platforms like Facebook have them, Instagram. So you can certainly reach out to your audience with a live stream. And that's talking directly to your audience right there in the flesh. So when you can have an opportunity to talk to your audience and engage with them, that's always going to work because they can see personality, they can see what you're all about, and there's two-way conversation. And so that will lend to more of a, relationship, so to speak, with your audience. So you want to create videos for subscribers. Subscribers can get impressed when a channel dedicates a video for them. So, take the time out to create a video just for your subscribers. Subscribers are the ones who are most likely going to engage with you. Okay, they're your loyal fan base. So if you create something for them, that's a form of a reward. So you can captivate your viewers by uploading interesting YouTube stories as well. You can also hear from your audience and get their videos and use their videos and upload them to your channel. So according to Backlinko, video comments have a very strong correlation with ranking. So as you create a video, feel free to talk to your audience and ask them, hey, if you have any comments, feel free to put them in the comment section right below this video. I see that a lot now with a lot of videos, and I'm going to ask my audience right now to do the same thing. If there's anything you see about rewarding the audience or engaging with the audience, feel free to comment. We'd love to get your suggestions, because if you can engage engage with the audience even more, then that's only going to net positive results, not only in rankings, but with your subscriber base. So comments are the way to go. Solicit comments, respond to the comments, reward the comments. Tip number 8, promote your videos on different platforms. So promoting your videos on different platforms has been around for many years. It's a good strategy. Once you create your video on YouTube, you want people to see it. You want to get it out there. So if you want to increase your YouTube subscribers, this is a strategy you have to perform. So let's take a look at all the ways you can use and leverage different platforms to increase your subscribers. So before you do that, you want to research and discover how you can use different platforms. So the first thing you want to do is look at the platforms you're already using. If you're using Facebook and Instagram, that's probably a good place to start. But there's other platforms you can also leverage, and we're going to talk about those. So social media, most companies, most individuals are on in some form or fashion, amongst the most popular like Facebook and Instagram. So you can start there. So with Facebook, you can post something, include the link of your YouTube video. With Facebook, if you're a business, you have a business page, you're communicating with your community. And that's a great way to get started by promoting your YouTube video. You can also do the same on Twitter or Instagram or whatever platform you're on. Go ahead and post something or tweet something and include that link to YouTube. You can participate in forums and blog discussions. So there's plenty of forums and blogs out there where you can participate in a discussion and include a link to the YouTube video if it's relevant and natural. So for example, here, there's a blog about machine learning. You can include, if you have a video about machine learning, in the response to that conversation. In this example, we've done that on Reddit. Okay, you can list your video in relevant and reputable directories. There's plenty of directories out there. There's plenty of video directories, okay, that you can just go ahead and publish your video on. You can use testimonial link building, okay, so somebody can provide a testimonial, include the link of your video. You can opt for influencer marketing. So if there's somebody that is associated that likes your brand or product and has a large following, you can ask them to post the video on your behalf. It's a great way to reach an audience fairly quickly. Okay, you can earn backlinks from relevant and authoritative websites. So for example, if you look at this website here, Techgenics, okay, there's a article here about, certificate of achievements, okay, for AWS. So if you scroll down, we could see our video is included here in this particular web page. So this is a high quality web page, okay, that's generating a backlink for us. Not only is it generating a backlink, it's also generating traffic and awareness for the video. Go ahead and find out if there's any websites that are relevant to your video topic and see if you can collaborate with them on producing a web page to include that video. You can also take advantage of email marketing by adding your YouTube link in the email signature. For example, it's a simple email. Any email client like Gmail or Yahoo or even Hotmail or Outlook is going to have an ability to, or give you the ability to add a signature. In the signature, you could simply just include a link to the video or to your YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be to a specific video, but it's a way to get people to your YouTube page or to that video. So the whole idea is more eyeballs, more potential subscribers. Engage your audience by posting your video links on community pages. So for example, we're promoting something here on a community page, and that's going to get some additional traffic over to us. You can always bookmark your videos on bookmarking sites like stumbledupon.com. Again, this is free, very little time to do this, but it's a chance for you to get the video out there and even generate a backlink. You can collaborate with other YouTube channels. This is always a good strategy. If you're creating a video on a particular topic on YouTube, chances are there's probably somebody else out there doing the same thing. It doesn't have to be necessarily a competitor. It can be a complementary product or service. And if you offer that, then go ahead and collaborate with them and see if you can exchange your videos on their channel. And you could take their video and put it on your channel in a particular playlist. Okay, so that's a way to collaborate with other YouTube channels, is swap videos. You could join hot high PR QA sites and post answers to the questions related to your video. Like Quora is always a good example, or eHow. Okay, so Quora, there's always a question being posted, and if you have the answer to that question in the form of your video, then go ahead and post a response with a link to the video on YouTube. It's a great way to get the video noticed, and it's relevant and natural. Okay, you can embed videos in your blog posts, or if you're using a platform like WordPress, for example, very easy to go ahead and just take that video. You can even just put the link in the blog post. I like this option. I think blog posts are always good because you don't have to be text heavy with a blog post. You want to create a blog post that's nice and balanced with an image and text, but if you put a video to support your blog post, that goes even further. And blog posts themselves can be engaging and interactive with your audience. So having a video in your blog post always goes well, in my opinion. Okay, so you can promote other videos in your end screen. For example, at the end of your video, you can always promote something related, like we've done here in this example. So lots of ideas. Get your video out there. Use them in email, use them in your blog post. Go to free bookmarking sites like StumbleUpon. Collaborate with other people on YouTube. Go to Quora, respond to a question. Use social media to your advantage. There's lots of opportunities to get your video out there. The more you can get your video out there, the more traffic you're going to get. The more traffic you get to the video, the more subscribers you're going to get. So that's how the game is played in order to get your video out there. But these are relatively, low time consuming ideas to get your video some subscribers. So let's turn our attention to some key takeaways from today's video. Tip 1, you always want to create engaging and informative content. So that's where it all starts. Remember, think about what you want to say and do before you do it. Know your audience. That's really the key takeaway. Know your audience. Tip 2, publish videos frequently. Okay, you don't have to start out publishing 3 or 4 a week. Start out publishing 1 a month if that's how it works for you. And then once you build momentum, once you start getting a loyal fan base and start getting more subscribers, then think about increasing your video output. Tip 3, optimize your YouTube videos, title, description, tags. That's always a good place to start. You want to work in that keyword that's relevant to the topic and work that into the title, work it into the description, and work it into those tags. Tip 4, you want to optimize your YouTube channel. There's lots of features available. Okay, you want to start with your description of your channel, because the description is what shows up when somebody does a search or sees your video. So that is key. You always want to optimize your channel as well as your videos. Tip 5, we want to produce high quality videos. Remember 1080 on the Pixel. Use good audio video equipment. Don't necessarily go free. Go with something low cost, but make sure you're using something that's going to output good audio and video quality, because people are going to take you serious. Tip 6, good feature in YouTube under the channel settings, okay, in the Creator Studio. You want to be able to add a subscriber watermark. That way people know who you are, and you can add that call to action so that they can subscribe to your video. Tip 7, engage with your audience. Comments. In fact, for those watching this video now, if you have any comments on any of the tips that we provided, feel free to put them in there. We will respond and we will reward. And that's what you want to do with your audience. You want to engage with your audience to make them feel like they're part of the community and part of the solution. And then tip 8, promote your videos in different platforms. There's plenty of opportunities, from social to blog posts to influencer marketing to email marketing. Lots of different opportunities to get that link out there. The more you can get that link out there, the more traffic you're going to drive. The more traffic, the more eyeballs are going to realize, hey, this is some good stuff here. I'm going to subscribe to this video. I'm going to subscribe to this channel. And I'm going to wait for this channel to produce more videos. So these are the tips. And with these key takeaways and these tips, you should be on your way to increasing your subscriber base. So thank you again. If you have any comments about this video, feel free to post them underneath. We will respond, and we do appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to visit Simplilearn.com. Thank you, and I'll see you on future videos.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.